beautiful people. It is your baby mama, favorite baby mama, Stormy P, and welcome to another episode of Chocolate Chip and Sip, the modern day female perspective. Damn, son, back at it again. And back at it again. We got the home team in the building. We got Danny Kane on set.
I swear I'm bald under here.
And always holding us down on the visual, we got my man Kev the Kid in the building.
Same as it ever was.
Yeah, bless their hearts, y'all. You know what? I mean, if you're watching on YouTube, you probably figured it out already, but we are in the first day of May. So you know what that means.
It's gonna be May.
Absolutely right. How will we be in May and not have a freaking NSYNC It's Gonna Be May drop, okay? But not just any day in May. Today, we are recording on May 4th. So you know what that means. That's absolutely right. May the 4th be with you. And that's why the guys are wearing their things. Yeah, that's great. That's great. Listen, hey. Don't you judge us, goddammit. You don't know what's going on here. And if you're listening on audio only, go to YouTube so you can see what we're talking about. Goddammit.
Yeah, exactly.
All right? Yeah. All right, listen, before we get into anything, I just want to say, with all my heart, all my chest, everything, bring back live tapings, okay? June 23rd, Atlanta, Georgia. Chocolate Chip and Sip will be at the SE Content House doing a live taping, and we want to see you there, baby. Absolutely right. And y'all, when I say it's going to be a vibe, I don't mean just any vibe, all right? I mean it's going to be a vibe, okay? Let me tell you what you get with your ticket. You get live refreshments. Well, I guess we'll be dead refreshments. Okay, take that off. Okay, you get light refreshments, you get an open bar, and you get a meet and greet with me, Stormy P. Ooh. What is better than that? Nothing, goddammit. All right, as if that wasn't enough. As if you couldn't get any better than that. At the end of the taping, we're gonna shut this shit down, and we're gonna do a Patreon episode with Miss Sexual Essentials herself. What's better than that? What's better than that? June 23rd, Atlanta, Georgia, SE Content House. We want to see you there. Click the link in my bio and get your tickets now, or go to stormyp.com and get your tickets now. We can't wait to see you guys. It's going to be a vibe. Boom. All right. Yes, you get food too. K Walker Southside says you get food too. Yes, you get food too. Food and drinks. Okay. And you get to chime in on the conversation. Where you get to do that at? Where you get to do that at?
I've always wanted food and drinks.
I've always wanted to chime in on conversations.
Exactly. So you do it here. June 23rd, SE Content House, Atlanta, Georgia. What's up? Can't wait to see you. All right, y'all, listen. May the 4th aside, live taping aside, I got a lot of stuff I got to get off my chest this week because certain things just aren't, adding up to me. This is the episode of things that don't add up, all right? First, if you've been paying attention to, Al Gore's internet, the social medias, all right? So this week, after, weeks, some may even say months of, Meech and Summer Walker hinting that they were dabbling with each other. They finally come out in the open. Yeah, we're hanging out. All right. Meech, American rapper, actor. Summer Walker, R&B superstar. Right. They come out and say they're hanging out. Now, the tea gets hotter, y'all. After this, Miss Selena Powell, who's an OnlyFans creator, who's mostly known for being with various hip hop artists, she comes out, releases a picture of her with the BMF chain, and in the background, Summer Walker song playing. And then she releases a sex tape with her and Meech, right? And before I move forward, I really need all the fellas to come to the front of the congregation.
Yeah.
Because I got a question. Fellas, come to the front of the congregation. Stormy need to talk to you. I got a question.
I'm a fella.
Is it okay for a woman to be ran through if she only ran through celebrities and athletes? And I'm going to ask this again. And I want you to answer honestly. Is it okay for a woman to be ran through if she only ran through celebrities and athletes? And the reason I say this is because y'all give women so much flack. I can't deal with no woman who got X amount of bodies. I can't deal with no woman who out here doing X, Y, and Z. I can't deal with no woman who's putting her business out on Front Street. But y'all continue to have these Selena Powells in your bedroom. Y'all continue to have these skeletons in your bedroom. Y'all continue to deal with the same women who run through the same circles in all these Hollywood neighborhoods. Like, y'all deal with the same women in the same circles. That doesn't make sense to me, because then you'll turn around and say, well, I can't deal with a woman who's done X, Y, and Z. Which is why I ask, is it okay for a woman to be ran through if she's only ran through celebrities and athletes? And if it's not, tell me why these women like Selena Powell keep getting access to you. Tell me why these women, and I'm talking about the same 4 women, y'all. The same 4 women. And don't get me wrong, I understand that once you reach a certain level, you tend to deal with a certain type of female because she knows how to move in these circles. They understand discrepancy and things like that. But y'all be getting caught by the ones who don't understand discrepancy and things like that. So I'm confused. And it makes me want to ask, is it okay for a woman to be ran through if she's only ran through celebrities and athletes? And I'm going to tap in on the live. I'm going to see what y'all got to say. Sketchlife.r.raw says, same difference. Gambling Care Bear says, let me put this strap on and act like a man ran through is ran through. Q just chilling Vu. Is an Escalade with high mileage still have high mileage? I hear you, but in the same token, y'all keep getting trapped with these women. So it's not making sense to me. I just want somebody to explain it to me. Hate Our Love says, at my stage of maturity, it's not how many, but how she went about doing it. I'm not mad at this. I'm not mad at this because I can respect this. You can be ran through, but don't nobody gotta know you've been ran through. How you moving when you're getting ran through? Like, are you getting treats? Are you getting bags? Are you getting clothes? Are you getting cars? Are you getting your rent paid? Cool. You still ran through, but you're a well-kept ran through. And I can respect a well-kept ran through. I like this. I like this a lot. K.Walker_Southside says, what? Hell to the no. That's viral wholeness. I hear you. Make it make sense for me then. Ran through is ran through. Yo, y'all saying that, but it's not making sense for me. Dartman_17 says, no way, Jose. She probably getting peed on. Whoa, wait a minute. Hold on.
That's jumping a step there.
Jesus Christ. How did we get here? Hold on.
That escalated quickly.
That escalated wow quickly. Why do body count matters? Sir, you're a man. You know why body count matters. I don't have to explain that to you. You know why. Don't get over here and try to play me like you trying to bait me. You trying to get me into this, huh? Mr. 24_low carbs. You trying to bait me into this conversation. You know why body count matter. And I'm a woman. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all and say, we understand that body count matters. we get it. We get it. So I think another question that I have when it comes to women like Selena Powell, right? If you choose to deal with a woman of this caliber, you know what you're getting with it. So my second question would be, how y'all keep letting her catch you slipping? Like, why is she even near the BMF chain? Like, this is not a woman that you want photographed with the BMF chain. So why are you giving her the freedom to take pictures with the BMF chain, y'all? I don't understand. Like, even if I am going, like, deal with a woman like Selena Powell, she gonna be on the low, okay? The lowest of the lows. I don't even mean wine cellar basement. I mean fucking non-restored Underground Railroad, okay? Like that shit in the basement that you don't really go down. Yeah, her. That's where she gonna be. Like, I would not want to be seen in public with her. And this is no shade to her. Shout out to you, Selena Powell. Do what you do. I'm just saying, when you accept certain roles, you accept certain circumstances. And by you moving the way you do, you understand that you're not the type of woman that a man will want to have on his sleeve. And that's out of respect. That's out of respect. I'm not saying you're not worthy of it. I'm saying in today's culture, in today's society, you understand it doesn't come along with the way that you move, right? So Hate Our Love says, body count matters, but men like jumping hoes. Every man loves a sexually experienced woman. Until they run into a sexually experienced woman who wants more, then it's not okay. So that's the part that I don't really understand. That's the part that's getting me. Q just chilling out view says, but after that experience, I'm at a point I ain't dealing with none of that shit. If you break the boundary, I ain't fucking with you. Cool. But I'm just saying, if you don't wife her, like, what's the point even giving her that type of access? And then another point that I want to say is, No shade to Summer. Do your thing, girl. Enjoy your relationship. Meech about to catch an unnecessary stray, so I apologize. If you fucking with a woman like Selena Powell, why would I want to fuck with you? Like, you're now damaging your level of stock out here. Like, you're now making yourself seem less desirable. Because I don't want to, oh my God, you fuck with that nigga who fuck with Selena Powell? Ew. Now my friends talking about me in the group chat. Now, it's back on me. How did this happen? Like, the same way that men don't want to mess with certain women, women don't want to mess with men who deal with certain women. So it's like, I don't really understand it. I don't really understand. Something to think about. You know, I may not get my answers today, but I just want y'all to think about that. And men, I want you to really sit down and think to yourselves. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Is it only okay for a woman to be ran through if she's ran through celebrities and athletes? Because it's the only time when it seems like it's cool for y'all. Full Throttle UYR says you don't care if he smashed Selena Powell as long as he have a bag. Who don't? Ew. And respect Selena. I just want to keep adding in respect Selena. Respect. Get your coin, sis. Get your coin. That's just not the type of shit that I want to entertain. That's cool for you. It's cool for you. It's cool for the niggas that be fucking you. But for me, I don't want that. I don't want that at all. Another thing I don't want. Y'all, like I said, this is the episode where I'm just going to try to figure some shit out because shit ain't making sense to me. It's nothing wrong with being poly, but I'm trying to figure out why poly people don't want to be with people who are actually poly. And I'm going to say that again. It's nothing wrong with being poly. I'm just trying to figure out why people who are poly don't want to be with people who are poly. And the reason I say this is because there are expos, there are clubs, there are lifestyle events, there are all these things where you can meet people who have your same interests. Yet and still, a majority of y'all take pleasure in going out to find women who want to be monogamous. A majority of you will go out and find a man who's only centered on you, but then you're gonna hit him with some fly shit like, well, I was just thinking maybe we can bring somebody else in. No, go to one of these events and find that. Make it make sense to me. Why don't people who are poly want to be with people who are poly? Okay. And the reason I say this is because you'll get with people who have no interest in that lifestyle. And I don't want to hear that, oh, you never know until you try. Oh, you might not know until you're exposed to it. Baby, I know that I want one man. I don't need you to try to convince me why I should have 3 men or why I should let you have 3 bitches.
That's ignorant.
I don't want it. Why don't people who are poly want people who are poly? So Q Just Chillin.View says they see it as more of a challenge and more attractive. Dan.
I'm going to say, like, actually agreeing with that. Yeah, especially relating it to, you know, talking to gay friends and whatnot who, like, you know, they see a hot straight person. They're like, oh, I'm going to turn them.
Yes.
And it's like,
yes.
Okay.
Why are you purposely going for the highest fucking tree? Now, I'm not saying you got to go for low hanging fruit, but why are you purposely going for things that are out of your reach? Like, make that make sense to me. Joanisha says they not really poly, just following a wave. There are definitely a portion of people who are like that, right? And that's the crazy part. I think that mostly applies to women. I'm gonna take that back. I originally said I think it mostly applies to women because a lot of times they'll be like, oh yeah, I'm poly, I'm down, when really they're just trying to make their man happy. But I think there's also a large quantity of men who aren't really poly. They just want to have sex with multiple people. You're not really poly, you're a swinger. You're not interested in building a family, building generational wealth, using these incomes to push your family forward. That's not what you into. You're not interested in having all your kids in one household and raising them up. That's not what you're into. You're just interested in having sex with multiple people. That's not really what we're talking about, good brother. That's not it. It's more than that. It's more than that. Like, I think you all are aware of there is a lot of men out there who say they are poly, but they really just want to have sex with multiple people. They're not interested in having all their wives under one household or having enough income to make sure every household is taken care of, having enough income to make sure every wife is taken care of. That's not what they into. They just want to have sex with multiple people. And that's cool, but that's not it. It's not it at all. And then same things go for women. Like there are women who just want to have their cake and eat it too. Sis, that's not that. That's not what this is. That's not what this is. It's just that. But all this circles back around to why you can't find people who want to do that shit? Huh? Why you keep trying to turn everybody? Why you try to be a vampire and turn the whole city? Relax. Relax, okay? That's not a part of our ministry. The Lord didn't bless us with that vision. The Lord didn't bless us with that vision. The Lord didn't bless us with that vision. Why you keep trying to give it to us? We don't want that. No, I ain't want the recipe to your mom's chicken salad, bitch. Y'all, listen, like I said, this is the episode of questions that I can't get answers to, and I still ain't got it. Hold on, let me tap into the live. When it comes down to it, they shouldn't be in a relationship, marriage. They should just be single. Hate Our Love says women will be more strict on sharing their finances than sharing a man's penis. Full Throttle UYR says a man won't accept a woman that's they wifey being with another man. Hell no. Speak for yourself, brother. It's a whole colony of people who feel that way. Dartman_17 says they want to have control. Q just chillin.view says it's weird to me, but that's my opinion. When they are poly, I feel like they want to be greedy. Well, that's a whole different conversation. I just feel like, you know, I don't want to go off on a tangent and get away from my point. I do want to break it back down and say a lot of times I see that men who are poly don't want women who are poly. They want to find a woman that's interested in monogamy and change her mind, turn her out. Why don't people who are poly want to be with people who are poly? That's all. That's all. And women, I said men, but I'm talking about you too. Women, I said men, but I'm talking about you too. Y'all be on that shit too. Okay. Answers that I might not get the questions from. Monet_she_Joette. Hey girl, hey Monet. I hope you're paying attention, sis, because these New York dates gonna be dropping soon, and I want to see you there. So what's up? What's up? Yeah, that's it, and that's all. Next, right? And y'all don't judge me when we talk about this next thing. Please don't judge me. Don't judge. Just listen with your mind open, okay? Listen with your heart open, okay? Because I have a question, and I wanted to know if this ever happened to y'all, because it happened to me, and I want to know if it's ever happened to y'all, right? So, like, you ever had sex so good that you just immediately think, who hurt you?
That's ignorant.
And I'm asking again. Y'all ever had sex so good that you just stop and think, who hurt you? Like, it's not making sense to me. Like, certain levels of demon time can only be obtained by trauma, right? And it's not funny. I'm laughing, but it's not funny, okay? Certain levels of demon time can only be obtained by trauma. And I hate this. Like, you ever really had to sit back and be like, oh shit, somebody touched him as a kid. Like, I know it's no way you sucking my toe like this while you in missionary if you had a peaceful life. It's no way. It's no way. It's no way. There is no way. There's no way. Okay? There's no way. I'm the only person who be thinking about that. That's just me. If it's just me, it's cool. But I just want to know, like, is that just me? I feel like that might have been holding that in for a good while. Someone said, or lust. I don't know, y'all. Gambling Care Bear says, as long as it ain't about Lamborghini doors. No Lamborghini doors needed, okay? Gambling Care Bear _ says, not gonna lie, yeah, but I'm gonna be singing Miss Badu on the way out the door and having them wear crochet shirts. Y'all know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you ever dealt with somebody and it was just a certain level of filth it was like, yo, it's no way you had a peaceful life and you have sex like this. Respectfully. Respectfully. And that don't mean I'm not going to do it again. Okay? I want to reiterate, that don't mean I'm not going to do it again. I'm just saying, I know that if we are to like prosper in our relationship, we going to have to go talk to the lady because something hasn't been discussed. Hate Our Love says, for hubby, it's a stress reliever, so I get all of it. Amen. Amen. See, instead of talking to the lady, he give it to her. This is what I'm saying. Like, certain things, it's just be like, oh, god damn. And then like sometimes, right, if I don't go straight to that, it then jumps to, you be fucking everybody like this? Oh man, damn. Well, maybe I do want a boyfriend. You know what? Maybe we can get married. Like, I was thinking, like, maybe I didn't like think it all the way through yet, but I'm like, damn, like, maybe we could have been in a relationship. No, that's just me. No? Okay, fine. Fuck it. If it's just me, whatever. I'm just saying. Yo, that would be crazy. As soon as y'all finish, you just got to sit there after that post-nut clarity and be like, you good? Yes. And then after it's done, if I don't have those thoughts, I immediately that post-nut clarity kicked in like, well, now I don't know who's filthier, me or him. Because technically I went with all that shit. I don't know. And then like days later, you just be doing random shit and flashbacks pop up in your head. And you be like, yo, damn. Like, those be the worst too. Those all are like conjoined with each other. Like, if I don't think like automatically who hurt you, if I don't think like, damn, maybe we do need to be in a relationship, my thought that I'm going to have 1,000%. 2 days later, when I'm putting away fucking dishes, I'm like, shit, that nigga really had me kissing my kneecaps. That's crazy. Like, wow, he really had me out here folded like an Auntie Anne's pretzel. That's crazy. Wow. Damn. I really let him spit in my mouth. Damn. That's crazy. Oh, well. And then I keep going one more day. But it's like, yo, you really have that. And like, if it's real good, like a real good flashback, and ladies know what I'm talking about. If it's a real good flashback, your pussy thump a little bit. It make the butterfly. It's just it like flutters. It's a little heartbeat. Like, okay? Yes. Every lady knows exactly what I'm talking about. If it's real good, immediately you get that flutter in your cooch like them flashbacks, baby. Them flashbacks, baby. Yeah. That's it. There's nothing else to that. Anna _ Gray 86 says, yo, I thought it was only me. Baby, it's not just you. We all in this together. Okay. We all in this together. Uptown Ace 11 says, you be thinking, are they really into me or you just nasty with everybody? Yes. And now your life goes on a fucking pondering journey. Like, damn, what if they really is out here just putting everybody big toe in their mouth? And then I let them spit in my mouth. Oh my God. Now we're spiraling. Yes, absolutely. Not the rematch. Exactly, the rematch. Not plead the fifth. Y'all know what I'm talking about. And I can tell by the way y'all laughing in this live, y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay, it's a safe space. I've said this before, I'll say it again. It's a safe space. And I know y'all be having them flashbacks. One more time. It's a safe space. And I know y'all be having them flashbacks. I know. Y'all gotta tell me. I know. All right. With that being said, I know that sometimes when you have those conversations and, you know, your mind gets the best of you. You start pondering, you start wondering. I just want y'all to know, I don't care how many times my feelings get hurt. I don't care how many fuckboys I run into. I don't care how many times people have showed me that they ain't shit. I'm still going to be a hopeless romantic, okay? And I'm still going to get my happily ever after, and I'm still going to believe that me and Prince Charming are going to ride off into the sunset. And I say that because I see a lot of times on social media especially, people be saying things like, oh, I got one more relationship in me before I marry an immigrant for 10 bands. Cool. Cool. But that ain't me. That ain't my story. Like, I don't care how many times men show you that they ain't shit. I don't care how many times women may use you for your finances or things that you may have going for yourselves. We can't stop believing in happily ever after. Like, and I realize that because, all jokes aside, you can't control how people were raised. You can't control what people went through that turned them into the savages that they are. Okay. All you can do is focus on realizing red flags and understand that your person is out there. Everybody that you run into isn't going to end up being your spouse. They're not. Everybody that you run into isn't going to be your spouse. They're not going to be your husband. They're not going to be your wife. Everything isn't going to work out. The only thing that you can do is focus on my person is out there. Like, and if you honestly believe that you're a good person, if you honestly believe that you're a unicorn, if you honestly believe that you are the catch, right? You think your person gonna be easy to find? If you're so special and you're so unique, why would your person be so easy to run into you like that? It's gonna be hard for them to find you, just like it's hard for you to find them. If y'all are equally yoked and y'all both bring that to the table, you have to keep that in your spirit. Like, yo, I know that I am special as fuck. And somebody special as fuck like me ain't gonna come in your grace, ain't gonna run past you every day. Like, this is a moment. So I can't be mad if it's taking me a long time to find my moment. Because, baby, I'm a fucking moment. Baby, I'm a fucking moment. Baby, I'm a fucking moment. So, like, sometimes I get, like, down when I see y'all posting stuff like that. Because I'm like, wow, that's crazy. You shouldn't feel that way. Like, your person is out there. Like, and I know that it's hard to digest. But, like, yo, you're going to have to kiss quite a few frogs before you meet your prince. Like, that's just what it is. That's the reality of it all. Okay. But yeah, he coming. I want y'all to know he's coming. And I want to speak that into everybody. I want you to know that they are coming. Whether it be your prince, whether it be your princess, whether it be your king, whether it be your queen, they are coming. And I want that for you. And I also want an invitation to the wedding. I mean, goddamn. Like, the fuck. Golly. Hold on. Let me read some stuff from the live. So Tavorism 91 says, I feel to give up on happily ever after is to give up on yourself and that you deserve the love you want and need. Yes, you can't give up on that shit. Like, it's out here. It's happening. The LX Studio said, and you can run into a good person that just isn't right for you. Compatibility matters. That's true too. And I really, that part right there. Hold on. Give me a second. Let me get to it. That part right there, right? And I honestly believe that my child's father is a great man and he gonna make somebody very happy, but it's not gonna be me. I honestly believe my ex is a great man and he gonna make somebody happy, but it's not gonna be me. Like, I genuinely believe that I have run into good men. They just weren't compatible for me. Like, they're just not meant to be my men. Like, and that's fine. I wish them the best. I hope everyone finds what they need, but I just don't think they're for me. And I think that a lot of times when people break up, it's just this sense of, oh, we have to beef, we have to fight. I don't got a problem with none of y'all. Like, I really wish y'all the best. Like, in all actuality, we're just not compatible. Like, you trying to put a flathead screwdriver into a Phillips hole. Like, that's not going to work. It's not going to work. And it's nothing wrong with being mature enough to say it's not going to work. It's fine. Like, you still going to screw the fuck out of somebody. It's just not going to be me. That's it. That's it and that's all. You can't shut off love. People got to grow up. 1,000%. 1,000%. 1,000%. And these people who be out here really beefing with their exes, I'd be like, what's wrong with you? Like, you don't still love that person? Like, when you be flattening tires, knocking out windows, sending people to beat them up, like, you don't still love that person? Like, you don't still genuinely care about that person? That's crazy to me. I don't get that. I don't get that at all. I thought I was the only one that thought there was someone that loves Mario Kart, anime, and sex as much as I do. Did you see the Mario movie? Slide in my DM so we can talk about it.
I saw it.
You did?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
I actually really liked it. I was surprised. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. And I really love like kid movies that have like grown up humor.
Yes.
So like we all having a good time.
There was there's a fair amount in there.
Yo, when he was singing peaches, bro, I want that to be my ringtone. I'm bringing ringtones back, and that's gonna be my ringtone. Boom, 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 boom. Thank you, Terrorism 91. Brought the first badge. I thank you, and I received that. Hey, Bruce Thompson, it's me. Here I go. People think that the end of relationships always is a negative thing. It's not. It's a lesson in its growth. Yes, the LX Studios, it absolutely is. 1000%. In the LAB Sports says, I gotta see it. Joel's dad says, it was amazing. It was. The LX Studio says that song was funny as fuck. It is, y'all. And I just want to say right now, if you happen to see me out in public and somebody calls my phone and all you hear is peaches, don't you judge me. Don't you judge me. Because that was a good song. It was a great song. Thank you. Now this last thing I'm going to say, I know it's going to get some of y'all panties in a bunch, right? And I want to say it's okay. This is a safe space. This is where we talk. And this is where we share our thoughts. And I know some of y'all ain't going to like what I'm about to say, right? Just because you have a penis doesn't mean you are meant to lead. Oh, yeah.
What?
Yeah. And I'm going to say this again. Just because you have a penis doesn't mean you are meant to lead, right?
That's ignorant.
I say this to this whole community of men that think that because I'm a man, she should let me lead. And y'all are so aggressive, giving me all this pushback. That's why you're never going to find somebody and blah, 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 blah. Now, I said in the beginning of the show, this is the episode about stuff that doesn't make sense to me, right? So when you say to me, just because I'm a man, I should lead, right? But here's the thing. There are men in your circle. There are men in your family that you wouldn't let lead. Hold on. Hear me out. There are men in your circle that you would not let lead. There are cousins in your family, uncles, nephews that you wouldn't let lead. But I'm supposed to let them fucking lead. Hold on. There are men that you will not let borrow money because you know they won't give it back. There are men that you wouldn't give money to because you know they're not responsible enough to do what they got to do to have the funds to give it back. And I'm not going to say this is just a man thing because sis, ladies, ladies, this ain't for y'all. Don't hop on a bandwagon thinking, oh, we bashing niggas. No, hold on, okay? Because there are women in your circle and in your family that you wouldn't let watch your kids. There are women in your circle, in your family that you wouldn't let them use you as a reference at your job. Why? Because you know they're unreliable. Right? So when we have these conversations of, oh, well, men are natural born leaders, or, oh, well, women fought for equal rights, they should be leaders too. I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear any of it. A leader going to lead, regardless of their sexual orientation, regardless of what body parts they were born with. So I hate when we had these conversations of, because I'm a man, I should lead. Oh, well, I'm a woman and I think things out and I know how things should be. So I should. No, I don't want to hear that. I don't want to hear that. Right. And the reason I don't want to hear that is because there are men in your circle and there are women in your circle that you would not trust to lead. So let's stop that. Let's stop saying that. I don't want to say that no more, y'all. I don't want to do that no more. OK, this is a non-gender led space. Okay, we letting leaders lead over here, big dog. Okay, we letting leaders lead over here, big dog, regardless of what body part she was born with. Okay, let's just keep it at that. Hadar Love says each partner has their own avenue where they lead. I have certain strengths over hubby and same for him with me. We're both alpha, but I respect him no matter what area as my man and as my husband, and that is why they are going to thrive. That is exactly why they are going to thrive. Okay, because once you have that mindset, baby, sky's the limit. Sky is the limit. There is no coming down from that. Q Just Chillin' View says, I know in my group chat, everybody legit has their own roles that they lead in, right? Now, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy real quick. Not to you, though, because it wasn't you who said it. This man just said, in my group chat, everyone has their roles and they know what roles to play that they can lead in. But when I say everybody can't be Jordan and you have to know your role, now I'm getting attacked on Al Gore's internet. Why? If at the end of the day, leaders lead. Why? Y'all, thank you. After hour, Sig says you can use me as a reference. Where you work at, baby? So I can let the people know we can use you as a reference. What's that? Drop the T. Slide into my DMs. Drop the T. Q just killing that view says, in certain occasions you should just shut the fuck up and follow. In certain topics it's okay to know you are the alpha in. 1000%. I honestly wish I can get that tattooed on my lower back so niggas understood. Yes and yes. Okay, so Dan,
yeah,
would you like to get into edibles?
sure.
Okay, so the edible portion of the show is when we read questions, comments, stories that you guys send in. And every Thursday, I always put on all of my social media stories, ask me a question. Now, if you have a question and you can't wait till Thursday, or it's a little lengthy and it doesn't fit in that little box, you can always email me. We gotta grow up. If it doesn't fit in the little box, that's what she said. You can just email me inquiries@stormyp.com. inquiries@stormypea.com. Okay, so the first question. Now, this first question, it really got to me, y'all. And it got to me so much that I had to check in and put this on my story to see what y'all response was. So the question was, is it bad if I take too long to bust? My girl has been upset and I don't know why. And I want to ask that one more time. This listener said, is it bad if I take too long to bust? My girl has been upset and I don't know why. Y'all, this was so good. This is so good to me. This was so good to me. Now, like I said, I was so curious to hear what you guys' response was. So I put a poll up. And the options were hell yeah, or no, take your time, pastor. Right? If you go to church, you understand that reference. Like when the pastor be like, oh, I wish I had more time. And the old ladies in the front row with their napkins be like, take your time, pastor. And then church goes on for like another hour. But whatever. Okay. So listen. I put up, is it a bad thing? 34% of you said hell yeah. And 66% said, nah, take your time, pastor. Okay, y'all, listen. Is it a bad thing if a man takes too long to come? Me personally, right? I just want to start this with me personally. I said me personally, okay? Me personally, I don't think if it's a bad thing, right? Necessarily. However, if we're talking about like a 2-hour session and you were just pounding my back wall for 2 hours, yes, it's a bad thing. Yes, it's a bad thing. It's only a good thing if you're making her come in that time span. If you are literally just fucking her walls up for 2 hours, just jackrabbing back to back to back, jackrabbit, no, it is not a good thing. Women don't care about you taking long to ejaculate if you are making sure she's being pleased in the meantime. All right. And it doesn't always have to be to completion. She doesn't always have to orgasm, but are you making sure she's enjoying herself? All right. Or are you literally just treating her like a sex doll and just fucking her? Because that's not enjoyable for us. We don't want that. Right. So I think that when it comes to is it taking too long for you to bust? Is she having a problem with it? No, not as long as you're making sure she's enjoying herself too. Now, another thing I want to say is sometimes if you allow her to bust too fast and it's taking you too long to come afterwards, sometimes the time gap gets in our head. And sometimes you get self-conscious like, is my pussy not good? Is it not good? Is it dry enough? Is it smelling? Like sometimes we get in our heads and now we're like, oh my God, he's taking too long to come because he's not enjoying himself. Right. And then sometimes your post-nut clarity clicks in. Yeah, sometimes your post-nut clarity clicks in and you're like, damn, I'm letting him fuck me like this. I know I just seen him texting 3 other bitches. I don't even know why I'm here. See, I need to just pick my drawers up off the floor and get the fuck out. Yeah, Yeah. Yeah. So I think that when we talk about, like, why she been complaining, or, is it a problem? It's just other stuff we need to factor in, So let me tap into the live. Y'all so funny, by the way. The XL Studio says, after about 25 minutes, wrap it up, fam. Joel's dad says, eats popcorn frantically. Y'all get on my nerves so much. The XL Studio says, and it also depends on the quality of the material. Would you like to divulge a little deeper into that? What do you mean by that? White boy _OTS says, if someone go too long, her ish might not be it. I'll be fighting for my life after 10 minutes. But this is what I'm saying, and this is what we start thinking in our head. Like, it's been 10 minutes. Why he's still ain't nut yet? Is the pussy not good? Now we thinking about how much water we drank during the day, how much fruit did we have, should we have had an extra pineapple slice? Now we're in our head. So that's not just y'all. Like, it'll make us get in our head too. You know what I mean? Q Just Killing That Vu says, I've been told that a quickie can just do the trick. Listen, I told y'all before, I tell you again, I'm an old bitch. I ain't trying to fuck all night. I ain't trying to fuck all night unless I'm on tequila. But other than that, baby, I ain't got it in me. I have no desire to be going longer than like 20 minutes. And now, to be fair though, let me go wipe off. We can do like maybe another session. But just like an hour straight, get somebody else to do it. Respectfully, get somebody else to do it. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Case specific, they not kissing during sex. Stormy, don't get me started on the kissing. Okay. Post nut clarity is wild. It is. Jasmine.tally says, nah, bro, you got 10 minutes. My legs hurt. Exactly. And you know what my problem is? Y'all be trying to have us folded like a pretzel, bent in half like a safety pin. Like, bro, if I did that to you, you wouldn't even last 1 minute. Have some fucking respect. Have some courtesy, okay? Where's your fucking common courtesy? So can we factor that into why we don't want to fuck for long periods of time too? Like, aside from I just don't want you knocking out my back wall for an hour, maybe I didn't drink enough water, or I don't have the flexibility to be fucking origami, okay? You ever think about that? Maybe I don't want to be folded in half, okay? It's a thing. The XL Studio says, the LX Studio says, and when sex starts taking too long, I know what position to get in and get this over with. I think that comes with knowing your partner and being with someone for a really long time. Like, yeah, I know if we try and go long, we're going to do this. But if I'm trying to get this shit over and catch the game at 5, yeah, let me put you in this position real quick. You know what I mean? Like, I agree with that. I agree. Some in the lab sports says, sometimes we just not ready to finish and want you to enjoy. Baby, did you ask me if I'm ready to finish? Maybe I'm ready to take a nap. All right. Maybe I'm ready to finish that bottle of sangria I had chilling, waiting for me. Did you ever think about that? Yes. Like what? Sometimes the coochie don't be hitting like she think it do. See, and this is what we be thinking in our heads. Maybe it's not hitting the way I think it is. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe his shape doesn't fit my shape the way I need it to. And now I'm in my head about it. And now I just want it to be over. Like, I still like you, Bookie. It's just the way it took you 2 hours to nut and make me not want to fuck with you again. I'm done. To me, I want to make sure my mission that she's satisfied first. A king. Kanae J says, yeah, you at 3 position max for me. I'm not doing 10 positions in 10 minutes. Exactly. What the fuck is this, Pilates? No. I'm not doing 10 positions in 10 minutes. The fuck is this? Pilates? No. I don't want to. You knew I was coming over. You should have stretched properly. Now hold on, good brother. You didn't even ask to stretch us out. See? That's what I'm be talking about. I'm sick of y'all. I'm sick of y'all. All right. Yeah, so that's my answer. It all depends. Is it a good thing? Is it a bad thing? It all depends. It depends on you and your partner. And that's it. Next. Do you like to kiss after receiving and giving oral? And I want to ask this again. Because I want, if you're listening to this, if you're watching this, I want you to hear what I'm about to say. I want you to internalize it and think before you speak. Do you like to kiss after receiving and giving oral? Baby, I don't know how many ways to say it, but I taste your son candy. I don't give a fuck. Kiss me, baby. Okay. Kiss me, baby.
One more time.
Kiss me, baby. All right. I think that people who don't like to kiss after receiving oral, especially, you need to worry about what's going on with you and your pH that you don't like it. It's yours. It's yours. It's yours. I'm not gonna lie. I can kind of understand giving, but not really. But receiving means that it's yours, right? It's you. If you don't like the way it tastes, that's you, right? So if you don't like, kissing after receiving, especially, baby, you got some other things that you need to work out, okay? Drink a little bit more water. Drink a little more water. All right? Like, no, I want you to taste me and then let me taste me. And if I'm not comfortable with me tasting me after you taste me, I shouldn't be doing it. I don't got no business here. This is outside of my arena. Like, if you can't spit in my mouth afterwards, this is outside of my arena. This is outside of my dojo. I don't belong here. Now, giving is something else, because I know that men especially aren't too keen on, kissing after, especially, coming to completion. Like, everybody ain't used to the snowball. Everybody's not down for a snowball. Dan, Kev, y'all know what a snowball is?
I have an idea. I mean, context clues. I've never heard that term before, though.
So the snowball is when a man ejaculates in your mouth and then you spit it back in his mouth. Okay? I understand everybody's not down for that. I understand everybody's not down for that. Okay? I get it. But, like, after, we clean up or, I spit, I wipe, I swallow, whatever the case may be, you still don't want to kiss me? Sweetie, these your kids. Why I gotta be a fucking daycare center? Hello? You need to be able to pick your kids up after daycare. You can't? Well, then that sounds like a you problem. I'm lying? No? Just me? Like I said, everybody ain't down for the snowball. I get it. Right? But I think that the people who fly into these fits of rage, like, oh, how dare you? So disgusting. Bro, it's yours. Did I miss something? Like, you think like I had time to suck another dick and come back to yours and then try to get? What's so disgusting? I don't understand. Can someone understand what's so disgusting? I don't understand. It's yours. Ladies, you too. If you don't like a man kissing you after he has tasted you, we need to focus on why you taste like that. Okay? We need to focus on, hey, maybe you might be allergic to a certain type of condoms. Okay? Maybe those type of condoms throws your pH off. I'm not gonna lie, I'm one of them bitches. I cannot do Magnum condoms. A Magnum condom will have me smelling like a fish market in 2 days stat. Okay? 2 days stat. I will smell like a fucking fish market in the Italian part of South Philly. I will.
I prefer the stink.
That's me. Now, to be fair though, I also keep like the condoms that I use on me at all times. Like, in every purse that I have, my ID, my wallet, none of that can be in it, but there'll be like 2 skin condoms in there. Like, cause that's just what I like. I know how to protect myself. Like, you know what I mean? Like, a nigga ain't never gonna tell me like, oh, I got a condom, and I'm like, oh, I guess we're going raw dog Jamal. Not today. Not today. Get somebody else to do it. Okay? Not today. Not me. Okay? So yeah, that's it. that's all I gotta say. I feel like that escalated so quickly. I'm so sorry, y'all, but the moral of the story is, if you don't like kissing and receiving, if you don't like kissing after giving and receiving oral, I think we need to look internally and find out why you don't. That's it. So yeah, let me go into some of these comments. I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention live, and I know y'all was in here. Okay, so from what I'm saying on the live, y'all don't like the snowball. That's cool. It's not for everybody. Like I said, it's not for everybody, right? I said that in the beginning. I said it's not for everybody, okay? Q just killing that Vu says, I mean, I have kissed her after I finished, to be honest, but definitely not spitting it, because it's not for everybody. I said that, all right? fine. It's not for everybody. You don't gotta get it back. Okay, whatever. Chef _ night _ wing says, kiss me. Ooh, okay, baby. Yes. JMaj.93 says, niggas don't want to accept the effects of their diets. Thank you. Bro, all you do is drink Red Bull and smoke cigarettes. And now you don't want to kiss her after you nut. But it's like, bro, look at what you're doing on a daily basis. No wonder, okay? No wonder that shit tastes like fucking hot gasoline, okay? The consequences of your actions, nigga. Yes. The blue professor says, folks, you can't just enjoy sex. Sierra Nicole said, please. Banshee says, she said stat. I'm not joking. I 1000%. My coochie has a 48-hour bake time. If I use a Magnum condom in 48 hours, I will smell like the Krusty Krab. I know that. I don't need many trial and errors. I understand what it is. I've rectified the problem. I understand. I fixed it. But thank you. Jatim says, yeah, I'm tonguing down after, LOL. If you not grabbing me by the neck to kiss after, get away. A queen, say that shit, then yes. If you not eating coochie and coming up to grab the fucking neck and kiss, boy, what are we doing? Oh my God, my titties started tingling just thinking about it. What are we doing? What is this? I don't want to participate. I'm good. I don't want to participate. That's good. Yes, every purse has a condom that I use in it because I don't ever want to get caught out there. Okay. Jamal. Now how I get into this. Y'all don't say raw dog Jamal. I'm the only one who say raw dog Jamal. I just feel like going raw isn't enough. We have to go raw dog Jamal. That's it. I don't care. Forget y'all.
I might do it raw.
Coach Trey 3 says, kissing cool. Snowball crazy. Against the law. It's not against the law, y'all. It's a thing. Snowball just reminded me of the movie Clerks. I've never seen that. What? It's a good movie?
It's a good movie.
Is it Snowball in there?
I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I've seen the original one, but they cover some crazy ass shit in there, so I wouldn't be surprised.
Oh man. Jasmine.tally says, Magnum definitely makes you want to get checked out. Cause why is it making me smell like that? So I'm not by myself. The crazy part is, right, and I'm gonna give you a little bit of information. A lot of y'all may not know this, but Magnums were originally designed for anal play. They weren't designed for vaginal sex. If you don't believe me, Google it. Magnums were originally designed for anal play, so the pH and all these other things weren't factored into it. That's why a lot of women can't use Magnums without it throwing off their pH. And I know there are like a certain population of women who just be like, oh, I'm allergic to okay, we're not talking about them. We talk about people who real life, their pH will get thrown off if you use a Magnum. This is a very real topic. And fellas, if you want to make sure, maybe you worry about bitches poking holes in the condom. I don't know how paranoid you might be. I don't know how much money you got. Maybe bitches is trying to trap you. I don't know. A good alternative is Skin. So it's SKYN. Y'all Skin, come here and check, nigga, because I know y'all about to go up. What's up with the what's up? All right. But yeah, it's a good alternative. Up top Geo says, what? It's some weirdos in the condoms. This is a safe space, babe. This is a safe space. We all in here getting in. I'm Carrie _ said, wow, never knew that. Anna _ Gray 86 says, anything else? My coochie giving stank. Same. Jatim says, yeah, they ain't got me either. Smush smush LOL. I thought I was the only one. Bro, you see? This is what I'm saying. And this is why I love when we have these conversations like this, because you see that you're really not the only person. Like, Magnums just don't do it. And I don't think it's a coincidence that Magnums themselves just don't do it. And I know that in the African American community especially, it's all like, oh, I need that gold wrapper, that Magnum. And you need booty play because you're going to throw off my pH any other way. Like, that's just not going to happen. So Eternal Sincere says, I wasn't feeling those skin joints. What I will say is there is a lot of variations of skins. Men going to try to come at you right away. Oh, they too small for me. They have large, they have XL, they have elite. All right. Same sizes as Magnums, just different names. All right. They also have different options. I think they have like a ribbed, maybe. I think they have like cooling pleasures type things. Like it's ever extra lubricated. They got a little sauce on them. You just gotta find one that matches for you, or find a better alternative, because the Magnums ain't gonna hit it for me, big dog. Not carrying your preferred condom in every purse. It's just like not carrying a reusable bag in your purse and getting more than a few things at the grocery. LOL. Monet _ she Joette, right? I'm not gonna lie. I do have a like reusable bag that I keep in my car for groceries. Like if I'm going to the grocery store, I'll use that. But also in Philly, y'all know they charge us for plastic bags. Like the plastic bags that you get at the grocery store to put like your cereal, your milk, all the shit. In Philly, they charge you for that. So I do keep my reusable bag in my trunk because, baby, I need my coins. Like, what's up? What's up? Okay, so listen, y'all, we had a great conversation today. We talked about a lot of things. First, we asked and we discussed, is ran through women okay if they only run through celebrities and athletes? Right? We also talked about it's nothing wrong with being poly as long as you look for and date people who want to be poly. Stop trying to change niggas with your vampire ass. All right? We also discussed having sex so good that you just immediately think, damn, who hurt you? Because it's a real thing. This level of filth can only be obtained by trauma. And that's real. We also talked about, I don't care how many times I get my feelings hurt. I'm still going to keep believing in my happily ever after. I'm not going to let these fuck boys get the best of me. And we also talked about just because you have a penis, that doesn't mean you're meant to lead. All right. We also talked about it's taking too long to bust a thing. We discussed, receiving and giving oral and kissing afterwards. And most importantly, we talked about how we are recording on May 4th. So May the 4th.
Wait, I'm blind. I can't see it.
May the 4th.
It's gonna be May.
May the 4th be with you. Absolutely. Listen, y'all. Follow me on the gram at Stormy PEA at Chocolate Chip and Sip. And if you don't remember anything else, please remember, Magnums ain't for pussies. I love you guys, and I'll see you next week. Peace.